Okay. Hello and assalamualaikum. We are from BBI 2423 group from Academic Interaction and Presentation subject. And I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Nurul Syairah binti Roslan. My metric number is 190908. I'm as a presenter 1. I'm from Faculty of Human Ecology and I'm taking Bachelor Science of Human Development with Management, and I'm here with my partner.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Fatin Hazira binti Surigan. My metric number is 190932. I am as a presenter too. I'm from Faculty of Human Ecology. I'm taking Bachelor Science Human Development and IT.
Okay. We would like to present you guys about the divorce among young marriage couples, and we want to discuss about the factors of divorce among the young marriage couples. About the introductions, you know, nowadays we hear about the extremely high divorce rate among young newlywed couples or young marriage couple. Why young people? And why is the divorce rate higher among younger couples? The simple explanation is that when couples enter a relationship, they are unaware about the stresses or the commitment of the marriage, and their image of what marriage is comes crumbling down upon them. Plus, people nowadays are accustomed to a certain way of life, and when entering the marriage, they have expectation of what the marriage will be like, and those expectations are unrealistic. Even if the expectations are met, there are usually a great lack of appreciation for the spouse. Furthermore, for my opinion, couples need to prepare themselves for marriage in a realistic way before jumping in without a paddle. And the main point is the divorce about the young marriage couple is some people would say that it's about a financial problem, which it can be fight between the couple because the husband, as an example, the husband bought $800 without telling his wife, but it can be because of the wife or the husband lost his or her job. And the couple cannot continue with their standard of living, and everyone cares about the money, and therefore it causes the problems. For the last point, recently a poll was taken, and it revealed that 32.9% of men and 28.7% of women admit that they have fought about the money, and it was the main reason for their reason why the divorce happened. And for me, the couple should share financial budgets and expectations, because nowadays finance seems to be so important in the most issues of life, and the demise of a lot of family involved in finance. Often, each of you brings the different expectation about the money to your relationship, reaching to the agreement on how two of you deal with money and ultimate component of success. Just live within your limits by choosing a proper approach to the debt. And also, it is necessary for for two of you to learn difference between a want and a need, and make sure your demands are met. And lastly, I would love to pass this presentation to my second presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Shaira. I will present my main point about the factor of divorce among the young marriage couple is lack of communication skills. Based on what I know, communication is very crucial, and not being able to communicate effectively quickly leads to resentment and frustration for both. In fact, it will impacting all aspects of a marriage. On the other hand, good communication is the foundation of a strong marriage. For example, yelling at your spouse, not talking enough throughout the day, making nasty comments to express yourself. All unhealthy methods of communication that need to be taught in a marriage. However, we can practicing mindful communication to change our marriage mistakes. It can be hard, but it's worth the effort to improve and save your relationship. Moreover, people is very pure and simple, where people don't know how to talk to each other, and they know even less about listening to their spouse. Their spouse. In addition, it is also common for spouse want to avoid conversation they fear will cause them or their spouse pain. If you can communicate well, you can solve marital problems. So the easiest way to build trust in a marital relationship are being open-minded and honest communication skills. I strongly believe that if talking and listening don't become a habit, there is no hope to solve marital problems. Furthermore, communication involves talking the bad things and coming together to develop a plan of action for solving marital problems. Marital problems can be solved without a willingness to communicate. In a word, you will end up with an unresolved problem, unfulfilling marriage, and questioning to marriage. Besides, poor or no communication will also lead to growing apart. Thus, it will also impact your children because you aren't setting a good example for them. I think that if you aren't able to communicate about the good and bad in your marriage, there is no way to feel fully secure in a marriage. That's all my explanation for my main point. I will jump to a conclusion about the factor of divorce among the young marriage couples. In conclusion, there are so many factors of divorce among the young marriage couple. We already discussed two important factors of divorce, which are financial problems and lack of communication skills. As can be seen, these two factors are playing an important role to the young marriage from divorce. So I will summarize the first main point, which is financial problems. Therefore, we need to have a stable financial before we decide to get married. Especially a man have to make sure their financial are very good enough to build a family. Next, I will summarize the second point, main point, which is lack of communication skills. From my point of view, we really need to have a communication skill to solve any problems in marriage. I am confident that is that's one of the best way to keep our marriage. Other than that, we also need to learn so many ways to prevent divorce, such as think about children, turn the mirror on yourself, share financial budget, give our partner a chance to speak, and others. Last but not least, I will end my presentation with an amazing quote from Barbara de Angelis. She said that marriage is not a noun, it's a verb.
It isn't something you get, it's something you do. It's the way you love your partner every day. That's all from us. Thank you.